All right, everybody. What's happening, everybody? Once again, it's Sunday, 6 p.m. or close enough thereof. It's your boy Onyx. Yeah. Oh, let me let this ride out. Let me let this ride out. I always like kicking this one. Yeah. I know. I need to stop. But hey, it is what it is. Let's fade this out. All right. Okay, that's enough of that jamming. What's happening? Once again, it's your boy Onyx here, going full nerd. And as always, I'm here Sunday, 6 p.m., recording the podcast that you can find on Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. In addition, please make sure you take a look at this YouTube channel that you're watching. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications as I do the smoothest things that you want to see, which is basically just talk about all the nerdy stuff I like to watch in the movies, television, video games I like to play. I haven't done anything on video games in a while. I think I might have to do some game streaming. I think that might be the next thing I do, which is some game streaming. Now, if I do game streaming, there's going to be language because I'm cussing no matter what I do. Win, lose, draw, I'm going to rock it out that way. But anyway, please make sure you join in on the live chat. Please type something in so you can get your shout out and I can holler at you and say a couple of things to you. Now, as always, I think I touched base on everything. Oh, and remember to check the latest in comic book news. Go to goingfullnerd.com. All right, here we go. As always, when I start off my streams, usually when I start off doing a few things, what I do, okay, is I like to talk about the top box office domestic U.S. for the weekend, because that's why I do it on Sunday, so you can kind of know what people thought, what people did, where they went, and what did they do. Now, I haven't been to the movies in a minute. I've been doing a lot of the live streaming because I've been all the streaming networks, things like that, DC Universe, which I'm going to touch on today. I've been on Disney Plus. I've hit Netflix and done all those things. But let's talk top 5 U.S. domestic box office. After 3 weeks, finally, it's not Frozen no more. Even though we're almost at Christmas, Frozen is not in the top spot. Coming in at number 1 is your boy, The Rock. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? I don't know. Maybe not. But him and Kevin Hart cooked up this week's top box office take with Jumanji: The Next Level. Now, I don't know. I watch movie reviewers, guys that get paid to do this, and they did not go head over heels for Jumanji: The Next Level. Now, it is what it is. I throw that out there. It's cool. I dig it. I'm going to go see it eventually. But what will come out of my mouth is that with The Rock, Kevin Hart, let's see, who else was in it? Danny Glover, Danny DeVito, what's my girl that played Nebula? Her name just escaped me. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm allergic to forgetting. But anyway, it was star power. So, for the reviewers I like to watch to say, it was alright, it could go either way. Sometimes when they be like, it's alright, I'll be like, I loved it. But anyway, we go at it. Jumanji: The Next Level pulled in $60.1 million. That's alright. Good going, Sony. Good going. Y'all be scaring me with Spider-Man sometime, but y'all do good on this kind of stuff. Okay, coming in at number 2 is last week's number 1. Yes, Frozen dropped 1 spot to number 2 in the top domestic box office, pulling $19.1 million. It's basically got about $366 million domestic U.S. and it went $1 billion worldwide already. Oh, whew. Anyway, coming in at number 3 is Knives Out, which is last week's number 2. This is getting pretty good reviews. It pulled in 9.2, $9.25 million, 9,250,000. That's 9.25 million, right? Right? Okay, whatever. That's the math. I'm not a math guy. It is what it is. So, coming in at number 4 is the Clint Eastwood flick about the Atlanta bombing of the Olympics back in the day called Richard Jewell. Little controversy on this movie. I could care less. I'm not a Clint Eastwood fan. It is what it is. Whether he's directing or acting, if it wasn't the old school fistful of dollars, roll out. Anyway, $5 million. Yeah, well, sure hate it for your homeboy. Coming in at number 5 is the horror flick, pulling in 4.4 million, which is Black Christmas. Why the horror flick got to be called Black Christmas? Why Black Christmas couldn't be like a Medea movie? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just Black Christmas, horror flick. But anyway, that's 4.4 mil. All right, we're done with the top 5 box office. Let's talk about what I watched. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what it is I peeped out the first 3 episodes of the Harley Quinn animated series. And ladies and gentlemen, I will have to say that I've always thought Harley Quinn was an overused, overhyped character once she became popular. Let's get it down. And she was being shoved down our collective throats, just like Deadpool, just like Wolverine, just like Batman. You could find her in every team up, every merchandise, all over the place. For a character that had humble beginnings as a sidekick on Batman the Animated Series, which to me is the pinnacle of cartoon animation between Batman the Animated Series, X-Men 90s cartoon. When it came to superhero cartoons, those are the standard. But anyway, let us continue on. So, I walked into this animated show. I saw 3 episodes of it. With no expectations. None. All I know, it was another take on Harley Quinn. Yes. It was another take on Harley Quinn. Now, with the Harley Quinn movie getting ready to come out, the Suicide Squad movie that was out, and the rewrite of the comic book, Amanda Conner, real good at writing the comic book and things like that. Harley Quinn has been through some serious ups and downs. Now, I do have to say, Harley Quinn, the animated series, is not for kids. Bottom line. And I think that is what appealed to me, because as an adult, I like to watch certain cartoons. I like my South Park. I like my Rick and Morty. Okay? I like that kind of stuff. I like serious takes on certain things. And it's nice to watch animated features. It's nice to embrace my inner child, but I want to be treated as an adult when I watch it. I mean, it's cool. I watch Steven Universe. I watch Tom and Jerry. I watch Kids Next Door back in the day. Courage the Cowardly Dog. These were all good. They were skirting the edge, all right? They had jokes that adults could handle, but they were made for kids to a point, okay? But then you got stuff like, the Venture Brothers. Then you got stuff like, what's that other adult one that be popping up? I mean, I said Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty not really for kids, but Rick and Morty is one of those adult cartoons where it's straight adult humor. Bottom line, South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, all that. That's primetime stuff, but it's not truly adult stuff. This was adult. Archer, yes. Thank you, Booth, for letting me know. Archer is a beast. But let's get back to Harley Quinn, the animated series. Now, it takes to have a DC Universe subscription, which I don't know how much longer that's going to last because DC Universe really isn't banging like that. They got a couple of decent shows. I dig Doom Patrol. I dig Titans a little bit. I really love Swamp Thing, and that joint got canceled. They was wrong for that. So here's the thing. What's happening to my man Damon pops in? Yo, but here's the thing. The Harley Quinn animated series on DC Universe is completely 100%, let me take a sip of my beverage, off the chain. Whoa. When I watched this, I was too through. Let's just put it like this. It's a comedy. It's a straight comedy. There's nothing serious. Or, well, there may be some serious moments in the message. But there's nothing serious about how they roll these characters in this show. Let's put it out there. Because this is the bottom line. I saw 3 episodes. Each episode is just another wild take on Harley's breakout as a villain on her own, in her own right, moving from the shadow of the Joker. Okay, this is one of the few instances, okay, where they portray the relationship between Harley and the Joker as toxic, which is something I've been saying for years. This is something where you ever watch, like on Instagram and Facebook, you get a lot of these, you get these young girls on there and they be like, oh, I want to have a relationship like Harley and Joker. No, Joker was abusive. And Harley just sat there and took it. They was wrong for that. But this show fixes that. Okay? She figures it out. This show is banging. Okay? This show cusses from the beginning. And I think that's the part that grabs it. Let's not talk about the all-star voice cast. Let's not talk about the all-star voice cast. Because, okay, so we know our girl, what's that, Katie Kuko? Penny from Big Bang Theory, she plays Harley. Okay, it is so hard for me to picture her as Harley. I mean, when she was made for this role, acting wise, maybe not looks wise, but for a cartoon voice, she does. It's like cooking grandma's collard greens. She put her foot in it. Let's keep it real. She put her big toe in there with a ham hock because she played this role hard and it was good. Now, the breakout character. There's a breakout character for this show. There's actually 2 breakout characters for this show that I really, really dug. First is Poison Ivy, portrayed by Lake Bell, okay? And her man-eating plant, a la like Little Shop of Horrors, but this is, her man-eating plant is named Frank, okay? It's not Seymour, it's Frank. And Frank is voiced by J.B. Smoove. Now, J.B. Smoove, a lot of people say you got to take him in small doses because some stuff he be hitting and some stuff he's kind of, just like, really? They gave him a job? Spider-Man Far From Home, J.B. Smoove was one of those, how do you even get that job? J.B. Smoove in Harley Quinn, the animated series, banging. Yo, I watched one episode and it had my girl on there explaining what happens when a female tries to take over as a supervillain. Yo, and be a top tier supervillain. Yo, let's take this. That's Wanda Sykes. They had the voice of Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes was smoking her character. I'm not going to spoil it and talk about it. You got to see it. But Wanda Sykes' character smoking a cigarette, talking about how the Justice League effed her over. That's a quote. That's a quote. I hate to use language like that, but that is a quote. That is the kind of stuff that had me in here cracking up watching that show. I can't wait for another episode. I cannot wait. And in addition to it, Batman's Rogues Gallery is as funny as can be. They're portrayed as dysfunctional, straight up dysfunctional, to include, an off the chain Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner Gordon, he's not the Batman, we need to do this. Commissioner Gordon is in this joint. He's like skittish. He's like crazy. They play him crazier than Batman. It's wild. But it's 100% comedy. But the interaction that you get between Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn it's 100% watchable by adults, 100% entertaining to adults, and this show, as long as it's marketed and given to adults, it'll last. It will last. It will last. Now, in all honesty, I'll throw it out here to you. The show is wasted on the DC Universe streaming network. I mean, it needs to be more accessible. I mean, put this on HBO or something so more people could watch and see it. I mean, it is what it is. Definitely not for kids. If you let your kids watch this, there might be some serious parenting issues that we might need to discuss, or you may want to fix. Because I'm calling somebody. Because, this is one of those things. If your kid watches this, they better be sneaking to watch it when you ain't around. It's got to be one of these numbers where they up under the cover and they got their little sippy cup and they like, ooh, I'm going to watch Harley. And then you catch them and they take the belt off and anyway, not condoning that. But anyway, let's throw it out here. So, bottom line is this. I love this show. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Can't wait for the next episode. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5, okay? For just 3 episodes of this series. And I know this may or may not save this show because Swamp Thing didn't even last, 3-4 episodes before they announced it was canceled. And so I'm hurt. But the thing is, this is quality content. Warner Brothers Animation is beyond they're beyond judgment because they are it. That is it. Let's give Disney their props for the princesses, but Warner Brothers, they got the superhero thing on lock. Now, here's the thing. I get it. My man just put into the chat that DC and Warner Brothers are moving over to HBO Max next year. Well, you know what? That's cool. I think that's probably the best thing for them to do. And if they, there's a lot of other things from DC Universe, the streaming service that you get, like the digital comics, the little YouTube-ish style videos and stuff like that. But for shows like Harley Quinn, for shows like this, it's gotta be on like a HBO Max or something. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm getting ready to review The Watchmen after the season finale, after I see episode 9, and I can't wait to talk about that with everybody. I don't know if I want to talk about it with everybody or if I want to go ahead and record it, because that show, that's bringing up a lot of feelings in me, and I'll just leave that there for now. But as I can say, Harley Quinn, the animated series, it's a must watch. It is actually a good look, and I hope that the live action emancipation of Harley Quinn, aka Birds of Prey movie, is as good as this animated feature. They dropped the trailer to that and the teaser trailer, and it looked okay. It looks okay to me. I'm digging it some. And it's actually, the storyline is reminding me some of what they're doing in this cartoon. So I'm digging that. I'm digging that. You know. Now, see, we ain't had to go there. There's no way HBO Max is going to crush Disney Plus. It's not going to happen. It's not. Disney owns your childhood. Okay, the old Disney catalog is going to already run neck and neck. And the reason why I say this is not because I'm a big Marvel and Disney. I like my Lion Kings, the animated Tarzan. I love all that, But I love my Warner Brothers. I love my Bugs Bunny. Don't get it wrong. I love my Christopher Reeves Superman. I don't get it wrong. I even like a Zack Snyder film. I like Watchmen. I like Watchmen. I love Watchmen. I'm going to be talking about that on another live stream. I think I'm going to do that as a live stream. But what I will say, each of these streaming services got to do the right thing. They got to do the right thing. These prices is kicking your boys behind. They whooping me. They whooping me, and no, I don't want to hear it, because I know I got the ghetto crew with me. The ghetto crew is talking about, there's websites for that. There's jailbroken fire sticks for that. But here goes the thing. It ain't even a Baby Yoda saving it for Disney Plus. It ain't even a Baby Yoda. It's not. Disney Plus is living off of its old library. I was literally watching the 90s X-Men cartoon, and I was like, bam, that's on point. But then the thing is, as far as superhero in action, if HBO Max consolidates that DC Universe stuff and give me my Harley Quinn, give me my Titans, okay? Give me my Doom Patrol, the original content stuff. Give me my Watchmen. And keep the stories as strong as they are now. We got this. This is going. Then it's good for someone like me who loves superhero genre and action stuff. Now I know, like I say, all you get, y'all. I know y'all fire sticks work fine. See the way my internet work and the government, I'm right outside Washington, D.C. I ain't trying to have the FCC up in my piece. I had to go through 520 YouTube videos to say, this is made for kids, this is not made for kids, this is made for kids, this is not made for kids. I had to do that. Yes, bring back Swamp Thing. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. I'm going to throw it out here. If you have not seen Harley Quinn, the animated series, I want you to go jump on that now. Watch the first 3 episodes. It's banging. Now, okay, let's go at it. I'm glad to see my man jumped in. And I know this is a Harley Quinn centric video, but I'm going to talk a little bit. My man just dropped in the chat. He can't wait to see what they do to Green Lantern's $100 million budget. I will be honest with you. They better do something right for my favorite superhero. Yes, you heard it here. Green Lantern is Onyx's favorite superhero. Has always been. And somebody say, well, which Green Lantern is it? I like them all. I like Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan, and Guy Gardner. I even like the Squirrel Chip. Holla at your boy. But anyway, now I didn't hear that story about a YouTuber's house getting raided about copyright infringement, but I will say that scares me. Not your boy. I ain't infringing on nothing. Not none of nothing. But check this out, guys. We're approaching that time where I got to cut it out because it gets hot in my little office. And, these beverages, even though I got ice in it, it keeps you warm as well as cool. But let's talk a little second. Let's talk real quick. Hey, we got the holidays coming up. So, in addition to what I'll figure out that I'm going to talk about next Sunday on the live stream. I don't know yet, but we're going to figure it out. It might be the Watchmen series. I think I might have to talk about that next Sunday and drop the other reviews of like Jumanji, Star Wars, and all that. I might have to do all that stuff in pre-recorded videos, or pre-recorded podcasts. But let's go ahead and let me say this. Oh, yeah, and Kyle Rayner. I forgot Kyle Rayner. Yeah, Kyle Rayner. Okay, my bad. So, but let's throw this out here. I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it out there. And this is going to be the thing. Green Lantern better be good. Because with $100 million, you better give me something better than the movie you did with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was not supposed to be Green Lantern. Bottom line. Now, I knew we was going to get that hashtag in here. Release the Snyder Cut. I'm going to start a new hashtag. And my hashtag is I'm with Henry Cavill. I ain't seen no Snyder Cut. Ain't nobody showed me no Snyder Cut. What Snyder Cut are you talking about? If Superman says he ain't seen no Snyder Cut, I ain't believing Aquaman. I ain't believing Wonder Woman. I ain't believing none of them. None of them. But anyway, I enjoy each and every one of y'all. Thanks for joining in. It's a little hot in here. I got to end this. But yo, just remember, you can check me out here every Sunday, 6 p.m. Recording the podcast, Going Full Nerd. Yes, Going Full Nerd. Check out the podcast once again. Apple Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all that good stuff. Please make sure if you're watching this video, hit it with a like. Click the like button. Help a brother out. Now, the proof is out there, but there is no Snyder Cut. There is no Snyder Cut. If Superman said there is no Snyder Cut, I believe it's Superman. I'm going to believe Superman. With or without the mustache, Superman is Superman. I got to believe Superman. You know I got to poke the bear on that one. But anyway, everybody, hey, this is your boy Onyx. I'm getting up out of here. All I got to say is this. Remember, if you can't say something nice to anybody, don't say anything at all. Just send me the message. Let me say it. And peace, y'all. And I'm out of here. Yo, let's get out of here with the fingers. I gotta hit it since I saw it. He said it on Fox 5 TV. He said it to Kevin McCarthy, another movie reviewer. He did not see or know of existence of any Snyder Cut. Check the videotape. Peace, y'all, and I'm out of here.